Hi, I'm Immigration Attorney Miguel Palmero. There's an important update that came down from the Department of Justice. So this applies for the Executive Office of Immigration Review under the Code of Federal Regulations, specifically 1003.0. This has to deal with the Executive Office of Immigration Review. So there's new pre-termission of legally insufficient applications for asylum. What does that mean? They mention here that there are nearly 4 million pending asylum cases. So how are they going to handle all these cases? One, they're going to let judges pre-termit these cases. So they're going to let them pre-close the case without even having a hearing. If you have a court date, the judge might go through the application and see if the client does not have viable legal paths for relief or protection from removal, they're going to close the case. You will not have a hearing. You will not have your individual. You will not have a master calendar hearing. The burden of demonstrating eligibility for any type of relief is on the immigrant. So the foreign national, whoever's applying for the relief and trying to get asylum, needs to show that the case is legally viable. So how are they doing this? The three main points they target right away is, was the asylum filed timely? Was it done in the first year? So once an immigrant enters the United States and they file their application for asylum, they're supposed to do it within that first year of having entered. So if you entered January 1st, 2024, you should have filed this application before January 1st of 2025. If you did not do that, you need to have an explanation and a reason why that filing was late. Second, the lack of a legal nexus to a protected ground. So the application, you need to have the fear of persecution in your home country, and you need to explain how that's tied into you specifically and how you can win this asylum case. The third one is, are there any disqualifying criminal convictions? Again, you need to explain what happened with those matters. Immigration can actually look at any kind of charge and criminal case that you had inside of the United States. They can also look abroad and they'll review your history and see if you have any ties to terrorism or gangs or criminal activity abroad. But primarily they're looking at criminal convictions inside the United States. So if you have any disqualifying criminal convictions, those three types of cases, the judges are going to go through and pre-termit your application for asylum. They're not going to give you an individual court date. You're not going to apply. You're not going to be able to explain it to the judge in person. So again, a new update. They are overwhelmed with cases, nearly 4 million pending cases on the Executive Office of Immigration Review's docket. Those are the immigration courts that you hear about. In Virginia, there's one in Sterling, Virginia. There's also another one in Annandale. In Maryland, there's an immigration court in Baltimore and in Hyattsville. So if you have any questions, if you have issues with this, please contact our office. We're taking appointments, helping clients with this. We want to make sure that if you have filed an asylum, we want to make sure that we correct any issues there might be, provide supplements, corresponding and corroborating evidence for it. And if there's a reason that it was late, we need to provide strong evidence and proof of why they should accept the late filing. If you have any questions or issues, please contact your attorney, an attorney, or our office, please. Thank you.